Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for a What's Happening reading. We're doing a What's Happening. So if you're dealing with the coronavirus out there, I wish you all the best, all the speedy recovery possible. Um, Also, Sagittarius, I want you to know that you are a fire sign, and that is the wands in the tarot deck. So let's get started. Let's find out what's happening for our Sagittarius people, please. Universe, what's happening for Sagittarius people? Yep, there went one. The Lovers. What's happening with our Sagittarius people? Right in the middle. That Lovers card. Overall energy. What's happening with our Sagittarius people, universe? Let's see what we have here. Ooh, that works. Okay. Wow. Okay, Sagittarius, the overall energy of this reading. The Lovers. This is a special connection with someone. And I would say this would be a twin flame or a soulmate, but I think it's a soulmate because the soulmate card is here. Right here. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. So I think this is a soulmate, a lover, and let's find out what's going on around this lover because this is the surrounding energy of this reading. This is also the card of Gemini, so you can have Gemini in your chart or someone around you could have Gemini, but it's the energy of the special connection between two people, the lovers. So up here in your main energy, we have the Hermit. This is the card of Virgo. But more importantly, it's the energy of reaching out to the universe, seeking guidance forward, your path forward. So when this card comes out, and this is in your highest energy here, the universe hears you, and they are trying to show you the way, show you the path to take for you. They want you to move forward. They've got the Chariot here. This is the card of Cancer. So you can have Cancer in your chart or somebody around you, but the energy of moving forward, and a lot of times in a very fast pace. Next to the Chariot, we have the Seven of Swords. So you're moving forward. You're moving forward away from this. There's some sneaky, deceitful type energy, and you're moving away from it. You're moving towards the Lovers, and this is your path forward. So let's read on. Let's find out what else is going on here. Under the Hermit card, we have the Judgment card. So what the universe is saying is that this is all about a spiritual lesson. And the universe will blow that horn down on you repeatedly until you learn the lesson. So what this lesson is, it looks like, is how to get away from this deceitful energy. There's this energy you need to move forward away from here. It could be the lover. So it could be about a lover who is being deceitful, likes to tell lies or steals, does something like that. You need to, if this sounds like you're reading, you need to move away from that. And that's what the universe is trying to guide you to do in order to learn your spiritual lesson. I think it is a lover that's involved here. I know that the overall energy is the lovers, and I think that's what they're talking about here. We have the King of Swords. This is air energy, could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in your chart or around you. We have Gemini right in the center, so there's right next to each other. We had two possible, well, they're both air signs, Gemini. So, but more importantly, is the energy of truth and clarity here. And the truth and the clarity is going to help guide you forward away from this Seven of Swords. It's kind of deceitful. So I feel like there's a lover in your life right now, or has been, that hasn't been totally honest with you. They take more than they give. And it could be just in love, but you discovered it. You discovered it, you know it, you feel it, and you've been asking for your path forward, and the universe is here trying to show you which path to take in order to be happy again. It's always in order to be happy. That is the key. So under the Judgment card here is this Five of Pentacles. So I think what happens is this lover would leave you feeling rejected and out in the cold a lot. Lonely. Even if they're right by your side, it feels like you still feel lonely. Right under that Judgment card. This is a spiritual lesson. It's about love. It's about understanding what love is. It's not just about being lovers. It's how they make you feel. That is what love is. And this Ace of Cups here is part of your lesson. That about what love is. That's what I think that's what the whole lesson is about here. This Ace of Cups is next to the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands, Sagittarius, is the waiting, watching, and wondering. So this is under that King of Swords. So I think that you spent like some time waiting, watching, and wondering if this King of Swords is going to change their ways. Waiting for the King of Swords to, male or female, to make a change or something, but it doesn't look like it's happening. It really doesn't. There's something better for you out there. There's three ships out on that horizon, and I think one of them is the better one. The one, if your person is sneaky, deceitful, lying, taking the love, not giving the love, there's somebody better out there for you that won't leave you feeling like the Five of Pentacles out in the cold, lonely, rejected. This is a spiritual lesson. So we have the Fool card here. This is about leaping into something. So maybe it was something that kind of got into a little too fast before you really knew what they were all about. The Fool is giddy and happy. So it's, but without, they're standing on the edge of a cliff with their little dog, looking up in the sky with a flower in the hand. They're just like, oh, this is so nice. But they've come right to the edge of that cliff. Any moment you could go off that cliff. So what this card represents is it's like leaping without looking and or thinking things through. And I think that that is also part of your spiritual lesson here is maybe slow it down maybe next time. Don't move so fast forward. Don't fast forward so fast in a relationship. We have the Six of Cups here next to the King of Swords. This is the soulmate card, or known them since childhood. So it could be either way. It could be someone that you knew from the past, but usually this card represents past lives, not just the past in this life, but it can. But this King of Swords, whether they are an air sign or not, that's in your life. They might be Gemini, they might not. You know, they could be anything, Cancer, anything else. This is a soulmate. Soulmates, just because you're a soulmate, that's why you feel connected to them. It's because you're a soulmate. You've known them before. And that doesn't mean that the soulmate is like the most perfect person for you just because they're a soulmate. There's many kinds of soulmates out there. Some are not good for you. Some are just rehashing things that you've, maybe lessons that you did not learn in a previous life, that now you're back and you're trying to, the universe is trying to get you to learn that lesson again. And the universe will do that over and over until you learn that lesson. So, is there more cards here for Sagittarius, please? Universe. Is there? Yeah. More cards here. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is being mentally stressed and confused, anxiety. This is next to that Seven of Swords and above the Soulmate card. So I really think that this has really caused you quite a bit of stress and anxiety, just like I said, and confusion about how to handle this. About what's going on, and questions. So like, why are they doing this? But it looks like you're going to move forward from it. It looks like you're going to learn your spiritual lesson. And that's all part of the Hermit, showing you your path forward. We have the Three of Pentacles that came out here. That's too many pentacles in this card. So there very well could have been a third party, because we have the Seven of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So there could have been a third party involved in all this. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And so what you need here is a soulmate that can provide security and stability and new beginnings for you. You might have one coming in. I'm going to see if there's one more card. There's another card here. Goes with this reading that I don't see yet. Oh, let's see. Oh, there is. It's the Ten of Cups. So I really think that there is a soulmate coming in with a new beginning that can provide that Ten of Cups. And this is love. 10 cups of love, rainbows and sunshine, and dancing and joy. So yeah, I think that's what's coming here. So Sagittarius, you're learning the spiritual lesson about what you don't want in your life, which knowing what you don't want actually helps you determine what you do want, and realizing maybe some mistakes that were made that got you to this place of having to leave this other person, this other lover behind. Sagittarius, this is your reading, and thank you for watching Quickie Tarot.